I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Who are you?
I've heard about how bad this film was. If I had seen this film a month ago, it would definitely have been on my worst of 2020. This is another paid request, thanks to Devon. Thank you so much for that. If anyone wants to request pretty much any type of videos, you can send the request either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both things are down below in the info box. John Henry. Now, if you think this is about the story John Henry, it's not. Other than there's a black guy and there's a sledgehammer. That's it. That's really... You may even think, well, maybe I knew this wasn't the case, but maybe this is some reboot of Steel with Shaquille O'Neal, because that character's named John Henry... Was it John Henry Irons? Steel is better than this movie. I shit you not. Steel is bad and is laughable with Shaq, the Shaq Attack himself. It's still better in this movie because stuff actually happened in Steel. Here, it's a director who thinks he's Quentin Tarantino, but has neither the talent, the writing capabilities. He does not know what the fuck he was doing, this director making this movie, or the writers. Terry Crews stars in it. I guess he went, hey, I'd have to be the star of a film. That's rarely the case. Well, you know what? This was a bad choice. A bad choice to do it. You know when you're in trouble, 10 minutes go by. And this is literally the chain of events. The chain of events. Chain. I don't know who I'm pointing at. I'm pointing at this movie. Stop pissing me off. You're making me fuck up my words. You're making me not be able to talk properly. I'm saying chain instead of chain. I'm saying kiss my ass movie. Kiss my fucking ass. Because in the first 10 minutes, VHS 1993 footage. Ken Foray. Original Dawn of the Dead. Love Dawn of the Dead. Love Ken Foray. He plays the dad. You wanna know why I call you John Henry? Strong. You're very strong as a baby. He's also talking about how I look good in this Cadillac. I'm going to be drowning in so much pussy. Driving this beast. I'm going to have the Bilbin arc. Good for you. Then VHS. Again. But it's 1994. And it's a group of people looking at guns. Which you find out later why that's happening. Then it cuts to Terry Crews and the song John Henry, he can hammer, John Henry. Is this a commercial for the fucking Jolly Green Giant? No. 10 seconds later, his dog gets run over. The guy's like, do something, fool. Terry Crews, too much of a pussy, his character, to do anything, so he picks up his dead dog. And then when he walks away, this wannabe Sergio Leone music is happening. As if this is the good, the man, and the sledgehammer. The good, the black, and the ugly. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this direction. VHS, the VHS of a different year, boom, dog dead, Terry's over, we go from John Henry, Jolly Green Giant, to now Sergio Leone wannabe music. Then it cuts to a black and white comic book opening. Then it cuts to a group of people, we don't know who they are, they're a bunch of thugs, having long, interminable dialogue scenes, where the director thinks he's Tarantino, that he can have these long, drawn-out dialogue, but Tarantino actually knows how to write. Most of the time. I mean, I don't like Inglourious Basterds, I don't like the first, 30 minutes, where there's, one scene in Inglourious Basterds, but I would rather watch that than this. Easily. Sad to say. But, oh, okay, what dialogue, Matt? That way, you can hire your sister, 'cause her pussy tastes like biscuits. No, you should never argue with the bitch you live with. What? A pottery barn? I'm like, you're not Tarantino, bitch. Give a fuck who you are. If you suck, you suck. Color don't matter if you suck. If you suck, you suck. Fuck, I mean, someone's going like, you just hate it because you don't like black people. Yeah, that's why Predator 2 is one of my favorite films of all time. That's why there are plenty of good directors like F. Gary Gray. Just review Law Abiding Citizen. That's a damn good movie. John Singleton, may rest in peace. I actually like Too Fast, Too Furious by John Singleton. You ever heard of Antoine Fuqua? The Replacement Killers? Tears of the Sun? I like Antoine Fuqua. They actually have talent. Actors? Denzel Washington. Chris Rock, Chris Tucker, Martin Lawrence, Samuel Jackson. Terry Crews is talented. I like Terry Crews. I liked him in the Expendables movies. But he's given nothing to do. He barely has dialogue. At times, for the first half of the film, it felt like he was barely in the movie. The first half. You barely get any screen time from him in the first half of the flick. Does he have these long dialogue scenes? Or John Henry smokes a lot of blunts. Seriously, he smokes a lot of blunts. It's one of the few things you can describe about John Henry. How do you describe John Henry? He's tall, yeah. At one point he carries a sledgehammer, yeah. Oh, he smokes a lot of blunts. Oh, okay, yeah. So those folks talking, they have these ladies that they use to sell for sex, and boom, a shootout happens because some people get shot and others are rescuing those ladies. One in particular, this Latina. So they get the fuck out. It's funny, during the shootout, there's some people that, like one guy shooting, he gets shot and he doesn't react. He just goes, like, well, you're a mannequin? Even mannequins have felt more emotion getting shot than you. So, this girl that's trying to be used for sex escapes. Long story short, gets to John Henry, who's living with his dad, Ken Frey, who's stuck in a chair, like a wheelchair. Ken Frey saying lines like, oh, why you want those gutter bitches here? Get those gutter bitches out. Or he knows Spanish, so Ken Frey talks with the Latina. They have dialogue like, she says there's white bats, that's bullshit. Bats are black or brown, John. If she's seen white bats, then probably one of them had cocaine. Yeah, the bat is a fucking drug dealer. The bat is Scarface, okay? That's what happened with Scarface. He died regurgitated and reborn as a fucking bat. That's why he's a white bat, because he smoked so much fucking cocaine at the end of Scarface. Al Pacino's character got rebirthed as a white bat. And he's gonna bury those cockroaches. And that's what Scarface 2. It's a white bat with Al Pacino's voice killing all the people that killed him, including the shotgun guy who shot him in the back. The white bat fucking kills him first. I bury you, you fucking cockroach. And the Al Pacino voice white bat goes into the guy's mouth, comes out of the guy's stomach, eats his ass up. I shit you out, cockroach. I want to see that movie. But getting back to this. What John Henry, Terry Crews, realizes is that the gangsters who want her, they're part of this crew run by his cousin. His cousin is literally named Hell. That's the writing we have in this. The bad guy is named Hell. Not even like Lucifer, Hell. Cousin Hell. Even worse, he's got this stupid looking gold-plated right here on his jaw. Like a shitty Dr. Doom, what the fuck? Did you break your jaw? Suck it enough dick? Do you need a gold plate? No. The backstory to John Henry, he was with his cousin when they were teenagers. That video footage at the beginning with the guns, they had gone out, there was a robbery, he stomped a guy's head into the fucking pavement. After that, he wants no more violence and death, so he tells his cousin he's out. Cousin Hell says, oh, you gonna be a pussy? There's a gun, like a fight, struggle. Cut away, you hear a gunshot, and that's why Ludacris, who plays the grown-up Cousin Hell, that's why he has this gold-plated, it looks so fucking goofy. No one on set said this looks stupid, this thing here. No one said that looks stupid. That looks dumb. That looks fucking idiotic. It's laughable. No one said that. Holy shit. And just not much happens. Terry Crews sits, waits, smokes more blunts. Someone comes by, throws him some money. Say, the girl and this guy that came after, who is with the Latina girl, they have 24 hours to leave. Terry Crews comes back, says everything's okay. Then soon after, assassins come by, shoot Emilio, that was the guy's name, who's with the Latina. Shoot him. Ken Frey's able to stand up, shoots. Ken Frey, I swear, kicks more ass than fucking John Henry himself. Because he shoots some people, he even gets up shoot these two guys by shooting a tank. Ken Frey's giving stupid lines like, my name's BJ. My dick is legendary. Yeah, Ken Frey's name is BJ. BJ and the Bear? No, BJ. And the lines Ken Frey's given, my dick is legendary. Ken Frey, I love Ken Frey as an actor. Dawn of the Dead is one of my favorite horror films by George Romero. It's my favorite George Romero film, and And Terry Crews and the Latina just stand there while Ken Frey's getting shot, and he even keeps going, go, go. And no, Terry Crews and the girl just stand there with a thumb up their ass and a on their face. They don't do anything to help. Terry Crews is one of those things, he doesn't get the gun because he doesn't want to use guns. He can't use guns. Dude, your fucking father's in jeopardy. If there's any time to use a gun, I think now would fucking be that time. No, they just stand there. So, and they don't even listen to him. Go, go. So he's like, what the fuck else am I going to do? Tim Frey gets up, boom. And he gets shot, killed. But he kills those two guys. Dude, Tim Frey is more of a badass than your lead character. Who's a fucking pussy. I'm not saying Terry Crews is a pussy. I'm saying the character he's playing is a pussy. And then Ludacris comes by along with this hench lady. Hench lady shoots him in the head. And Ludacris is pissed because he wanted to torture him. And John Henry survives a bullet to the head. And then he goes shave. Yeah, I'm not kidding. He gets shot in the fucking head, and this motherfucker has the time to go into the bathroom and fucking shave. You get shot in the head, and you're shaving. He's alive somehow, and he's got time to shave. Priorities, I guess, hey, I've been shot in the head. Instead of going to the hospital, instead of whatever, I'm gonna go shave. Again, priorities, I guess. I need to do this clean shaven. What? And then it cuts to two henchmen talking about the human fucking centipede. Would you be the middle or the ass end? And the other guy going, stop sex playing me. What the fuck does that mean, sex playing? I've never heard that term before. Is that a real term, sex playing? Stop sex playing me? I'm asking someone legitimately. Is that a fucking thing? Sex playing. Stop sex playing me. Is that a thing? I've never heard of that fucking shit before. So, finally, he goes out with a sledgehammer. He hits one guy with a sledgehammer. Cut away to the sledgehammer hitting something, and you see a splat. I don't know what he did with the other guy. I guess he killed the other guy off screen. You have dialogue where the music is too fucking loud so you can barely hear the dialogue. The hench lady, Ludacris is ready to shoot her, and she's going, oh, hey, I ride and die with you. I'll die and ride with you, man. What are you doing? Then John Henry hits the wall, and somehow a piece of the wall gets into a guy's neck. Then John Henry chases the hench lady. Now she's like, oh, please don't kill me. I'm with you, man. You were just with the dire ride with Ludacris. I'm with you, man. Cripples her, hits her leg, but doesn't kill her. I don't know why. She shot you in the head. But you're not going to kill her. You killed the other guys that didn't shoot you in the head, but you're killing this lady who did shoot you in the head. But, no, that's not right. I'm just filling in the blanks because I figure, why are you not killing the lady who shot you in the fucking head? I guess because it's a lady? I guess. Then Sergio Leone wannabe music pops up again. This is a movie that wants to have John Henry. Then it wants to have rap music. Then it wants to have Sergio Leone music. It does not know what the fuck it wants to be. And that kind of sums up the movie. The movie does not know what it wants to be. It wants to be a superhero origin type of movie. Or I should say comic book origin type of movie. It wants to be a wannabe Tarantino film. It wants to be whatever the fuck else it wants to be. I don't know. So it's John Henry and Ludacris on a front lawn while people watch. A kid tries to give John Henry the sledgehammer. It looks like he got shot because he reacts and falls down. But no. The crippled bitch doesn't shoot John Henry, who he's the one who crippled her. She shoots Ludacris's bodyguard. I just, I didn't, ride or die with Ludacris. And John Henry crippled you. But I guess she shot Ludacris's bodyguard because Ludacris was going to shoot her. That's the assumption. But I'm like, why don't you shoot both? You both, whatever. So then Ludacris falls on his ass, and apparently he doesn't know how to run and how to walk or how to leave. Just John Henry by this time has been shot like 4 times. Why don't you just run? He has a sledgehammer. Does it have a boomerang? Does it have a gun? Does he even have a sharp stick? He has a sledgehammer. Unless you think he could throw the sledgehammer. Just run. Ludacris, just run and you're fine. No, he falls on his ass. He crawls. I'm like, dude, again, the guy's been shot like 4 times. So smashes Ludacris's head. When I say smash, it's a cutaway and you just see some blood fly in the air. And then Terry Crews falls. You're guessing he's dead. But then it cuts to his hand holding someone, and you see his fingers going like this. I guess in case they do a sequel. Because apparently this was a success on Netflix. It was a success, I know why. Because people wondered how fucking bad it was. That happens. How bad is this? It's really fucking bad. Nothing much happens. Interminably long dialogue scenes. A shitty mix of wannabe Sergio Leone, shitty rap, and John Henry, he had an axe and he died. He had a hammer and he died. He had a hammer and he died. Ken Foray talking about bitches. Terry Crews smoking a lot of blunts. Doing nothing. Ludacris with this goofy fucking gold-plated jawbone here. Jaw. Like, what? Why? I don't even know. I just don't know. I don't know what the fuck this director's intention was with this. I don't even think the director knows what the fuck the intention was. I'm not alone. It's just like a 3.7 on IMDb. For good reason. Boring, slow, inept. Again, when you have dialogue at the end where I mentioned that part where the music is louder than the fucking dialogue. And just nothing happened. And it's just like, John Henry. It's more like a sledgehammer up your fucking ass. That'd be actually preferable. I would prefer a sledgehammer up my ass, because that'd be a story to tell for another day. But what story can you tell about this, other than this shit? So fuck this movie. Later. Bye-bye.